All right, we are here, swimninja.com, with the head coach of Sully Station, Collin Fiala. How's it going, bud?
Pretty good, man. Hanging out.
All right, well, tell us a little bit about yourself. Growing up here in Northern Virginia, when did you start swimming?
So I started swimming at the age of 4. I'm the youngest of 3 brothers, so I always followed my brothers around. And as soon as they started swimming for Sully here, I was like, I wanted to join it too. So yeah, 4 years old, jumped in the pool, and I've loved it really ever since.
And you were able to make the team at the age of 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, one of my first memories is kicking across the pool with a American flag stuck on a kickboard and feeling so happy that everyone's like watching me and all of my other friends.
How old were you when you finally made it into a meet?
I think around 6. I was a pretty big kid, so yeah. I was able to swim fly, and so I got to swim fly when I was little. I mean, I didn't go very fast, but I could legally make it across the pool. So
how much older are your brothers?
So 2.5 years. We're all 2.5 years apart.
Okay.
So 5 years for the oldest.
So there was never a year where all 3 of you were in the same age group?
No, unfortunately not.
Was there a year where you guys were all on the mixed stage together?
Mm-hmm. We've had at least 1 year, I think, where it was perfect, where it worked out, and that was amazing and fun, and it was great.
Okay, so you started swimming here when you were 4. Then what year did you graduate?
So I graduated 2016, and funny story about me and swimming, I never really swam in high school until my junior year when I decided to try it out because both my brothers swam at Virginia Tech, and the coach kind of was like, you should give it a try. So I was like, sure, and started swimming my junior year and did pretty well. So I decided to try club swimming my senior year with York, with Parker Ramsell and Matt Kempe, and really kind of just I developed as a swimmer, and the coach at Virginia Tech decided to give me a shot. So yeah, it's been.
That's awesome. So now you're down at Tech.
Mm-hmm. Just finished up 2nd year.
Good.
It's been tough. I mean, most of my teammates have been swimming year round since they were 10. So I have a great coaching staff down there, and some awesome teammates, and I've definitely become a better swimmer and person being on the team.
And you're enjoying it?
Yeah, it's great.
What events are you doing for them?
50 free, 100 free, and then trying to find a third, maybe 100 fly.
But mostly sprint freestyle.
Mostly sprint freestyle, yeah.
I think that's the Fiala brand.
Yeah, I mean, oldest brother was a sprint freestyler. Brandon, the middle one, was a little bit different. He liked breaststroke and IM, that kind of thing, but could never do those 200s after pretty much doing summer swimming for all my life.
And then what high school did you go to?
Westfield.
Westfield?
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't start swimming high school until your junior year, and you're only doing Sully Station summer.
Yep, because, I mean, Sully Station was my life, really. I mean, this is my 16th year involved with the team, so it's like a second home to me. I know all the kids, all the parents, and it's really just been so great to me. And when I had to make that decision between trying to continue my basketball career or like giving up summer swimming, it was a no-brainer, and I couldn't give this up.
Well, that's awesome. I think that speaks to just the overall summer experience in the NVSL and how much fun it can be.
Totally.
So tell us a little bit about how you got started coaching.
So we have what we pride ourselves on at Sully here is hiring from within with our coaches, and we love to hire current and former swimmers for us. So and we have a lot of junior coaches, which are current swimmers that volunteer their time to work with our little ones, and I started at that probably around the age of 11.
Wow.
Volunteering my time, and me and my friends all volunteering our time to help these little guys become the next Sully generation. And after following my junior year in my high school, I got hired on as an assistant coach, and it was like my dream because ever since I started here from 4, my heroes were our coaches.
Yeah.
And it was just a dream come true for me to finally be a coach. And so when I was 17, 18, I was assistant coach here. And then I was lucky enough to be hired as the head coach last summer. And then this is my 2nd summer as the head coach.
So in your first year as the head coach, you had to undertake hosting NVSL All-Stars at the pool.
Yeah.
Also, I'm sure you had a few kids who were there as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of work, but it was kind of an experience, and it was a lot of fun. And I'm sure, like, my mom helped run the meet because she was big into this, and she lost a lot of sleep, and we had to work a lot, me, my brothers, my dad, and this entire community really came together, and it was really cool to see like our swim team come together and alumni come back and alumni families and parents come back to help, and it was really cool.
That's
it was a great experience.
How did your first season go?
I mean, we were 1-4, but the thing is, with me, my 2 goals as a coach are to have fun and to get the kids better.
Sure.
And that's really what I pride myself on. We could go to a meet and lose, but if we have 90% best times, I see as a success.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these kids don't do winter swim or club swim or aspire to be a professional swimmer kind of thing.
Right.
They're just doing it for fun, because for exercise, and that their friends are doing it. So if I can see that like 90% best time, 85% best time, then I know that our kids did their best to get to that win, and it doesn't really matter.
I guess you might have somewhat already answered this question, but how has your experience growing up, both in the league and at this pool, informed the way that you go about coaching?
Totally. I mean, my coaches starting when I was 4 with Katie Trumbull, who I had the biggest crush on. Really, I model myself after my coaches. I can name like Jen Chapman, the Cameron Blakes, Missy Witts, my brothers even. It's really, I take a lot from them, and I really try to coach my kids as I would see they would.
Yeah. And overall, I guess, what do you think some of the best aspects are of the summer experience for your kids, whether it be a little kid, 8 and under, all the way up to your seniors?
I think it's just having fun and having those little kids and the big kids interact. Just seeing at our Friday pep rallies, like an 18-year-old who would never, ever practice with a 6-year-old on our team, playing a game together and having fun and forming a new bond and a friendship that would never happen outside of really any other sport. It's really what MVSL and summer swimming is all about.
Sure.
It's been great.
Well, tell us a little bit about this year's team then. With the year ahead, you guys are in which division?
We're in Division 7.
Division 7 this year. So what do you see for this season?
I mean, we're going to see. You never really know. We have time trials coming up Saturday that we're really excited about. And you never know what one season will bring. I remember going into my senior year, we never really expected that we would be too good, and we ended up winning a division kind of thing. So you never know what's going to happen. We'll see what happens with time trials, and I'm just hoping that the kids have fun this year and get better as a swimmer and as a person. Definitely.
Are there any age groups, any athletes that have immediately stood out to you in the preseason that you're excited for?
I'm really excited for our 8 and under girls and 8 and under boys, because I mean we have a ton of new kids, and I'd love to see like how they can develop, and hoping that once there are new kids coming in not as just like a 4-year-old like me, but as an 8-year-old where they've never swam before, and see if they can really like fall in love with summer swimming in Sully like I did. And I mean that's the ultimate goal.
Okay. Tell me then a little bit about your guys' spirit and tradition here. What is your favorite Sully Station tradition?
One of my favorite Sully Station traditions probably is our talent show. We have a talent show every year. It's our last pep rally, because we have pep rallies Fridays before our Saturday meets. And I mean, it's a special place in my heart, because for about 4 or 5 years, me and 4 of my friends on this team performed songs and Backstreet Boys and choreographed everything, and had a lot of fun. But it's also great to just see what these kids do outside swimming. I mean, most of the practice is we're just focusing on swimming, of course, kind of thing. And it's cool to see what these kids do, like whether they can sing, or little girls dancing, or these kids who you would never think would get up in front of people and telling jokes, and they go up there and they're hilarious. So I think that's really fun.
You've been in the league for 16 years now. I'm sure you've seen a lot of different pools, a lot of different teams. What is your favorite pool that you've been to?
Cardinal Hill.
You like Cardinal Hill?
Cardinal Hill is hands down, really. It's just, I've gone so many best times there, and we were lucky enough for a lot of years when I was swimming to swim there at divisionals, and it just helps us all go really best times. And I'm really excited for this year, because we get to swim in a yards pool for the first time at Kent Gardens, and I think that's going to be really fun and really cool for our kids.
Definitely.
And it's just going to be a new experience kind of thing, and something I've never seen before. So.
Well, Christian Dowd and I have talked about this a fair amount on our podcast show. We just did a record show that will be coming out soon about how exciting it is when you get the opportunity to compete in one of the 2 yards pools in this league. Hopefully you guys were able to get a few of your kids fired up and try to go out and break some league records, because there's a few that go all the way back to the 80s and 70s.
Totally.
Like really old records.
Yeah, I'm kind of jealous of my kids. I wish I was swimming just to see like what you could throw down in the yards pool without blocks, kind of thing.
Right.
I mean, the only time I get to swim yards is off blocks and like in winter swim and stuff. So it's going to be a really cool experience for our kids. It's going to be something different that they've never had before.
Definitely. All right, man. Well, best of luck to you all this season. We'll be hopefully back and seeing you guys competing at some point, hopefully before All-Star Relays. If not, we'll definitely see you there. So good luck, and thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, man.